Sa panahon ngayon, napakalaki ng impact ng ating social media world. Madalas, ito ang takbuhan natin hindi lang bilang source ng entertainment, kundi ng information at news na rin. Kaya naman may ilang social media personalities ang umani ng milyon-milyong followers dahil sa kanilang engaging at informative content. Katulad na lang ng automotive journalist, video blogger at Tito podcaster na si James Deakin.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Tito Club. So please welcome your host, James Deakin.
So for 2021 and 2022, I'm trying to own more and more of my voice. Yung podcast is an effective medium kasi it gives people, it's long format, so people need to be more invested in it. So their brain power, the way that they listen to you is different. You can create a podcast with a following na people go there every week. They will understand more of who you are in your message. And that's where I spend most of my time explaining yung mga dangers of social media, how to be responsible.
2013, I think, was the biggest one when Yolanda hit. Because previous to that, I was just using it for personal stuff. And the only time I really used it for the community was during the Yolanda relief efforts in Filipino Air Base. And that's when I really understood the power of social media. That's where I kind of developed it into a platform where I wanted to give back. I wanted to become some kind of hub of information and to bring people together. That was really the goal, was to be able to unite for others to be able to help. The first one would be, I guess, the drunk driving car of Lifeline. It was a program that my brother and I developed, and I used social media to promote that because I felt that it was an area that not a lot of people were looking at the time. Drunk driving is a serious cause of a lot of unnecessary deaths and injuries on the road, and we didn't have any laws in place at that time. So it's about 2013, if I remember as well, and came up with this program to be able to have people have an alternative to get their cars home and themselves home safely by getting Lifeline to come with a driver on call that would drive you home in your car. And that really went kind of berserk. Every network picked it up, every newspaper, every media outlet, and it just generated so much buzz. So that was definitely the first one I remember going crazy about it. If you can guide yourself by your mission and vision, you can't really go wrong. You got to think as far as, will this help the mission and vision? So the mission and vision is creating a better transport experience for everybody. So when you post something, you got to ask yourself, does this create or help create a better transport experience for everyone? For example, I post a Kamote Rider and it most likely will go viral. I got to keep asking myself, like, is this pushing forward? Does it go towards the mission and vision? And the answer is yes, because it helps to highlight the importance of road safety. And that is the way I communicate that. It's in a way everyone can understand. Sometimes a little humor helps a bit because as serious a topic as it is, you got to get it to stick with people. Sometimes you got to mix and match your posts. You've got to break it up because there is what you call, I guess, concern fatigue. So you have to balance it out with a combination of the three. It creates engagement and it creates attention for the page so that when you do need to say something very substantial, you've still got that audience.
Kung noon ay masaya na tayo sa mga simpleng post lang, ngayon, ginagamit rin natin itong instrumento para magbahagi ng kasiyahan at blessings sa iba.
You use the talents and blessings that you've been given to be a blessing to others. That's all. Because we're all good at something. I happen to be blessed with, I guess, communication skills and a platform. So I use that. That's how you become Bida. You're given something that you have, that you can make money out of it too. Just use the blessings that you've been given to be a blessing to others. It's as simple as that. And don't feel that you need to compete in any way, shape, or form. If that's what you do good and it makes people happy, do that. Don't say, but this guy gave 1 million. It doesn't matter. 1 million to him. It's not the amount, it's what it was worth to you. So if you have 1 million from a billionaire, it might be the same as somebody in this room giving 100 pesos. The same level of what it takes from you. It's not what you give, it's what it takes from you that you should measure on. And when you're giving your talents, when you're giving the stuff, your blessings, that's a piece of you. And that will be exponential. It tends to have a ripple effect. And that's what gets me going, gets my hair standing now, because you never know the effect that you have on others because it ripples out.
Hindi madaling maging isang social media personality dahil malaki ang kaakibat nitong responsibilidad. Para kay James, sa bawat pag-click niya ng post o reply, siguradong tama at responsible content ang naisasend niya sa lahat. Yan si James Deakin, ang ating digital dad for the week.